Good day. This is Marco. And in this journal today, I wanted to give a spiritual warfare tip. And that tip is to cancel your nightmares. And the reason why you want to cancel your nightmares is because most spiritual attacks take place while you're asleep. They're very much envious people, jealous people, who just hate you for no reason. And if they're, dealing with dark magic and shit like that, they're gonna send negative energy towards you. Like if they say they're trying to curse you or bind you, like do some type of spell over you or something like that, they'll send most of that energy while you're asleep. And the reason for that is because you're not aware and you won't notice that, you know, this feeling is coming over you. These thoughts are interfering with thoughts that you may be having at the moment. You start feeling different thoughts or you start feeling a bit off or something like that. And people who are trying to harm you in the spiritual world, they don't want you to notice it. So they send it to attack you while you're asleep. And this is effective because once again, you're unconscious of it going on in the first place. So if you wake up and you remember you had a nightmare during the night, whether it was, earlier in the night and you slept through the whole night, but you remember you had this nightmare some time ago when you were sleeping, or if you just hop up because you had a nightmare in the middle of the night, or say even sleep paralysis, if you have that going on, or if you just even wake up just feeling off in any way, I would just cancel whatever took place while I was in the dream state. And like I said, the reason for that is because you may not even remember that you had a negative dream or some bad dream or some weird, something was chasing you, or that the dream where you're falling or this or that. Sometimes that's just fear and things that you need to deal with on your own and gain control. Maybe work. That, like they call it, shadow work that you need to do on yourself or something like that. But sometimes it's not that. And just to be on the safe side, I would cancel my dream for that purpose. And for people who know they're going through spiritual warfare or they're having spiritual attacks, some entity or, somebody may be sending their spirits that they work with after you or something like that, you gotta cancel that. And the reason for canceling it is because you're gonna keep yourself cleansed of whatever they're trying to attach to you. They may be trying to attach negative thoughts to you, negative emotions, negative feelings. And when they do it in a dream state, it's like embedded within your psyche and in your mind. And then the goal of it all is for you to start acting upon it, like just start being fearful of things for no reason and you don't know why, but it's because of that, that thought that they implanted in the dream, that fear that they put in you while you were in your sleep state. And so by canceling that out, you nullify, you break it up. You dissolved it. You knocked down their effort to harm you. One thing I want to say as well is that much of what happens in spiritual attacks is your own energy being used against you. And I'll say that in many different things that I say, because most of what we deal with is our own energy, and the goal of someone trying to harm you, they're trying to turn you against yourself. That's why I said they try to get this thought embedded into your head and to try to get you to be fearful, like when you're in your waking state in daily life. And you'll cause your own calamities and problems by being connected to this fearful energy that they attach to you. So simply, if you're in a certain religion, you could use a prayer from that religion to cancel, like say if you're a Christian, they have the psalm. You can use many different psalms to cancel, negative things against you, negative dreams. And even if you're reading a passage in, say, the Bible or something like that, and you see where it's saying something like cancel something, or, God take it this away from me or something like that. You could just use that or something of that nature. Or if you're someone who doesn't have a religion and you want to cancel the dream, you can simply say, you wake up and, take a deep breath or two. And you can say something as simple as, I cancel and discard any nightmare that I had through the night or anything that caused this negative feeling that I feel right now in my sleep state. I cancel it. So you understand what I mean. So you can use any phrase that's canceling out what happened during your sleep state. So whether you remember your nightmare or you just wake up having a feeling of being off and just like not feeling good, like some bad feeling that you feel, just cancel it. Just just cancel it, especially if you're going through spiritual attacks, spiritual warfare, envious people, and you continually having nightmares or sleep paralysis or just different weird shit at night. When you wake up, even if you, like I say, you jump up in the middle of the night, cancel it, then go back to sleep. And when you wake back up again, cancel once again. Just discard it, disperse it, destroy it. Just say it's destroyed. And another thing that you can do as well is revise the dream that you had if you remember it. Say it's a dream of someone, hitting you hard with this stick. You can just reverse the dream and say you just see that person and they just run away from you. And instead of them hitting you with the stick, they just run away from you and they don't even have a stick. You know what I mean? Like just make up an opposite situation where things are positive and you do that once you wake up. You know what I mean? Same way, you can cancel and then revise very quickly. This doesn't take a long time, but it's something that actually works and it actually gets rid of the negativity that was sent to you. I know this because I had to do it myself while being attacked. So it actually works. It may be something that sounds simple or, just like something that won't do anything, that's not spiritual or, it's actually doing exactly what I'm saying it's doing. It's canceling what this person sent to you or what this entity or whatever is trying to connect to you and send you thoughts to cause you problems. It's actually canceling it. It's destroying it. It's, making it as though it never happened. Or even if a little bit of the fear and things that you felt are still there, it's still on an energetic level takes care of most of it for you. And that's the purpose of doing it. So that's just the tip for today. And I'll be bringing more things about, the simulation because this is just an energy attack and everything within the simulation is energy. Just like in the Matrix, they were trying to use humans as a battery. It's energy. And by canceling your dream, you're just being in control of your energy. You're not allowing someone else to place this program upon you when you're asleep. You're pretty much, canceling that program that they sent to you. So just do it. It's very simple. And I'll be coming, like I said, with more tips. Thank you.